Welcome back to another video. Today, we're taking a closer look at the stunning and multifaceted Milana Vayntrub, the actress, comedian, and activist best known as Lily from the AT&T commercials, who has recently captured attention in a whole new way by bearing it all in the most empowering, raw, and authentic sense. When we say Milana Vayntrub goes bare, pictures don't lie, we're not just talking about provocative style or glamorous photo shoots. We're diving into the boldness of a woman who has peeled back the layers figuratively and sometimes literally to reveal her truest, most powerful self. Through a series of photos and public appearances, Milana has reminded us that being bare isn't just about skin, it's about vulnerability, honesty, and reclaiming the narrative around beauty and identity. From stripped-down portraits without heavy makeup to candid shots that reveal her off-screen personality, Milana's images tell the story of a woman who is done hiding. She doesn't fit neatly into Hollywood's typical mold, and that's what makes her so magnetic. In recent years, Milana has become an unexpected yet powerful symbol of authenticity in a culture dominated by filters and perfection. Whether she's rocking a minimal look during a socially conscious campaign or bearing her emotions in interviews, Milana shows us that there's beauty in imperfection. And that confidence doesn't need to shout, it can whisper and still be heard. Take her Instagram, for instance, where she posts a mix of fun, quirky, and completely unretouched photos that prove how down-to-earth she truly is. Fans love her for it. These pictures are not overly edited or staged, they're real moments. Lounging in comfy clothes, making goofy faces, showing emotion, and speaking out on important issues. Milana goes bare not just in the physical sense, but emotionally and intellectually, letting her guard down in a way that makes people feel connected to her, not just attracted to her. And when she does step into a more glamorous frame, whether on a photo shoot or a red carpet, it's always on her terms. She redefines what it means to be sensual without objectification. Every glance, every pose, every smile says, "This is me and I don't owe anyone perfection." Recently, some stunning black and white portraits of Milana went viral, showcasing her natural beauty and confidence in a soft, intimate light. There was no flashy styling, just her, in her essence, unfiltered and captivating. The internet responded with praise, not because of scandal, but because of strength. People recognized that this was a woman who had faced internet trolling, dealt with the pressure of fame, and still emerged stronger, more willing than ever to own her image. These pictures didn't lie, they told the truth about resilience, authenticity, and quiet rebellion against the fake gloss of Hollywood. In fact, Milana has spoken openly about the challenges of dealing with unsolicited attention, especially after her popularity skyrocketed as Lily, but instead of retreating, she stood taller. She chose to go bare, emotionally addressing toxic comments, advocating for mental health, and even using her platform to raise awareness for refugees, a cause close to her heart given her own background as an immigrant from Uzbekistan. That honesty, that willingness to be exposed in a raw, real way, is what sets her apart. So yes, the pictures don't lie. Whether she's wearing a simple tank top and jeans or is stepping into a bold artistic shoot, what you see is what you get. And what you get is a woman who is redefining modern femininity. Her barefaced selfies shine just as brightly as any professional headshot, and her laughter and behind-the-scenes clips radiates more beauty than 1,000 magazine covers. Her fans notice it too, commenting not just on how attractive she is, but on how real she is. That kind of authenticity is rare, and it's why Milana's bare moments resonate so deeply. Let's also not forget her comedic roots, which often show up in her images too. Her willingness to laugh at herself, to show goofy expressions, to not be polished all the time, is refreshing in a world of perfect angles and plastic poses. Whether it's a messy bun, a spontaneous pout, or a silly costume, Milana bears her personality in full, making it clear that she's not playing a part, she's just being herself. And somehow that bare honesty makes her even more stunning. And yes, there are moments where she turns up the heat. Elegant yet daring photo shoots where she shows just enough to make a statement, reminding everyone that being sexy and being in control are not mutually exclusive. These aren't photos meant to titillate, they're meant to challenge, to empower, and to celebrate. She goes bare with intent, on her terms, and with a message that says, women can be powerful and soft, sensual and serious, vulnerable and bold all at once. That's what the pictures prove. That's the truth behind the headline. Milana Vayntrub's choice to go bare is not just a moment, it's a movement. It's a decision to live openly, laugh loudly, speak freely, and show the world what real beauty looks like when the filters come off. She has reclaimed her image from the media's gaze and turned it into a mirror reflecting strength, humor, intelligence, and individuality. Her photos are proof of her journey, her bravery, and her refusal to be defined by anyone else's expectations. So whether you're looking at a glamorous studio shot or a spontaneous candid from her couch, one thing is clear: Milana Vayntrub goes bare in the most meaningful ways, and the pictures, they don't lie, they tell the story of a woman who dares to be herself in a world that often demands the opposite.